Welcome back to Year 9 Chemistry. This is Week 5, Session 2, Calculating Relative Atomic Mass. Look up chlorine on the periodic table and you find 35.5. But no chlorine atom weighs 35.5. So where does the 0.5 come from? Today you will master the calculation behind every decimal on the periodic table, the weighted mean. Let's get calculating. Your 4 goals. First, explain why relative atomic mass is often not a whole number. Second, calculate a weighted mean from isotope abundances. Third, check whether an answer is even reasonable. And fourth, keep percentage abundances and decimal abundances straight. The idea first. The relative atomic mass on the periodic table is an average across the naturally occurring isotopes weighted by how common each isotope is. The formula: AR equals the sum of each isotope mass times its percentage abundance, all divided by 100. One warning: if the abundances are decimals that already sum to 1, you divide by 1, not 100. Mixing those up is the classic error. The famous example: a sample of chlorine is 75% chlorine, 35, and 25% chlorine, 37. Multiply. 35 times 75 gives 2,625. 37 times 25 gives 925. Add them. 3,550. Divide by 100. 35.5. And notice, the answer sits between 35 and 37, closer to 35, because chlorine 35 is more abundant. The decimal is an average, not an atom. A 3-isotope example: magnesium. 79% magnesium 24, 10% magnesium 25, 11% magnesium 26. 24 times 79, 1,896. 25 times 10, 250. 26 times 11, 286. The total is 2,432. Divide by 100, 24.32. 3 isotopes, same recipe. Multiply, add, divide. Before you accept any answer, run 4 reasonableness checks. Do the percentages total 100? Is the answer between the smallest and largest isotope mass? Is it closer to the most abundant isotope? And did you divide by 100 only because you used percentages? So if your chlorine answer comes out as 3,550, you forgot to divide. And here is the killer check. A calculation using isotopes 24, 25, and 26 can never give 28.1. A weighted mean cannot escape the range of its values. If it does, the calculation is wrong. Always. You can also reason backwards with no algebra. An element has isotopes 10 and 11, and its relative atomic mass is 10.8. Which isotope is more abundant? 10.8 sits much closer to 11, so isotope 11 must dominate the mixture. The average always leans toward the crowd. Your turn twice. First, an element is 25% isotope 20 and 75% isotope 22. Pause and calculate. 20 times 25 is 500. 22 times 75 is 1,650. Total, 2,150. Divide by 100, 21.5. Second, 60% isotope 10, 40% isotope 12. Pause again. 600 plus 480 is 1,080, so 10.8. Both answers sit inside their ranges, closer to the more abundant isotope. Perfect. Quick check. Question 1. Why is chlorine's relative atomic mass not a whole number? Pause and answer. Because it is a weighted mean of isotopes with different masses. No atom contains half a neutron. Question 2. Isotopes 24 to 26 give an answer of 28.1. Conclusion? The calculation is wrong. A weighted mean must lie between 24 and 26. Your recap. Multiply each mass by its abundance, add, divide by 100. Check the range, check the lean, check your division. Next session, the man who organized the elements, Mendeleev. For the full course with practice questions and the final exam, visit www.break2exam.com. See you there.